Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is a guided meditation that you can do at the end of the year around the time of the winter solstice, which for us in the Northern Hemisphere is December 21st. This is the longest night of the year, and it's an opportunity to really go within, and especially using this guided meditation to look over the past year and see what lessons you've learned, what experiences you've had, and how the wisdom you have acquired will help you to set the intentions for the new year. I'm going to be actually reading this meditation from the book Wild and Wise by Amy Bummel Winters. So go ahead and find yourself a comfortable seated place. You can do it lying down as well. Generally, sitting is better. It's not as easy to fall asleep. And you can do it with your eyes closed, which is what I would recommend. But if you prefer your eyes half open or just a soft gaze, that's fine as well. And just take a moment to come into your body, come into this moment, to come into your breath, to center yourself a bit. So you can take a nice long inhale and exhale. And another nice long inhale through your nose. And exhale. And one more inhale, really setting the intention with the exhale to just release what isn't going to serve you for this meditation, whatever you don't need right now. And then just settle comfortably. Allow yourself to sink into deep relaxation. And find yourself in a beautiful darkness in which you feel completely still. And just begin to breathe naturally in this darkness. And as you become accustomed to the darkness, you orient yourself to your surroundings. You feel the cold, crisp air of this winter night. And you see your breath as you exhale. You look down and you feel there's a candle in your hand. However, it is not yet lit. In the distance, you notice a bonfire, and you slowly walk toward it. You hear the crunch of your feet through the snow, and you know instinctively, this is winter solstice. This is the longest night of the year. As you approach the fire, you see that it is encircled by a beautiful evergreen bough spiral, adorned with 12 unlit luminarias, white candles set in paper bags from the center to the edge. You follow your heart's calling and you step into the spiral. And you know that this walk through the spiral to the center fire is a time of reverent reflection, a time to pause and look back upon the year that is now coming to an end. As you take a deep breath in, you see that the first luminaria candle, which represents last January, is suddenly lit, as if by magic. You step into the spiral and gaze into the soft light of this first candle. You allow yourself to remember back to the first month of the year. What stands out as most memorable? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of that January? Is there anything you'd like to tuck away and hold on to from January? When you feel complete in your reflection of January, the next luminaria begins to glow. You walk further into the spiral until you are standing before the second candle. And gazing into its soft light, you reflect upon the month of February. What memories are most vivid from last February? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of February? And what lessons will you hold on to from that month, from that time in your life? When you feel complete in your reflection of February, the next luminaria begins to glow. You walk further into the spiral until you're standing before the third candle. Gazing into its soft light, reflect upon the month of March. What stands out as most memorable from last March? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of March? Is there anything you'd like to tuck away and hold on to from last March? When you feel complete in your reflection of March, the fourth luminaria begins to grow. You walk further yet into the spiral until you're standing before the candle for the month of April. What memories are most vivid here? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of April? What lessons will you hold on to from that time? When you feel complete in your reflection of April, the next luminaria begins to glow. You walk further into the spiral until you're standing before the fifth candle and, looking into its soft light, reflect upon the month of May. What stands out as most memorable from May? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of May? Is there anything you'd like to tuck away and hold on to? When you feel complete in your reflection of May, you step further into the spiral and stand in front of the sixth candle, pondering the month of June. What memories are most vivid? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of June? What lessons from June will you hold on to? Halfway through the year now, you notice you are stepping ever closer to the fire at the center of the spiral, still holding your unlit candle as the seventh luminaria begins to glow. You pause here and reflect on the past summer, the shift in energy that comes with the turning of the wheel of the year. And gazing into the soft light, you remember the month of July. What stands out as most memorable? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of July? Is there anything you'd like to tuck away and hold on to from the first month of summer? When you feel comfortable in your reflection of July, the eighth luminaria begins to glow. You walk further into the spiral until you're standing before the candle for the month of August. What memories are most vivid? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of last August? What lessons will you hold on to? When you feel complete in your reflection of August, you step further into the spiral and stand in front of the ninth luminaria, pondering the month of September. What memories are most vivid? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of summer's end? What lessons from September will you hold on to? When you feel complete in your reflection of September, you step further into the spiral. Notice you are nearing the center fire, and there are only 3 luminarias ahead. 10th one begins to glow, inviting you now to reflect upon the month of October. What memories are most vivid? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of this shift into autumn? What lessons from October will you hold on to? When you feel complete in your reflection of October, the 11th luminaria, only steps from the center fire, begins to glow. You walk further into the spiral until you are standing before the luminaria for the month of November. What memories are most vivid? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and feelings of November? And what lessons will you hold on to? When you feel complete in your reflection of November, the 12th and final luminaria begins to glow. You step to the center of the spiral until you're standing before the luminaria for the month of December, with the bonfire just before you. What memories are most vivid for this final month of the year? And is there a word that encapsulates the energy and feelings of December? What lessons will you hold on to? With a deep inhale and exhale, you offer your gratitude for the memories, accomplishments, and lessons of this year. You stand for a moment and observe the stunning beauty of the fire burning in front of you and the evergreen spiral that now surrounds you. Your heart fills at the sight of the 12 luminarias, now aglow with your memories and your wisdom. Your focus returns to the fire that you now stand before, and you shift your thoughts toward the year ahead. With the completion of this year now sealed by your spiral walk, you know that it is time to begin to plant your seeds of intention for the coming year. You look deep within yourself, finding that your spirit knows exactly which seeds to plant. You reach down and light the candle that you've held during this journey. You feel the warmth of the bonfire, and you know that this warmth will sustain your fragile seeds through the dormancy of winter. You hold this candle with both hands now, the flame in front of your heart. And as you allow for this moment to unfold, you find that a word or a phrase for the coming year arises naturally from your spirit, from that inner place of knowing. Allow the word or phrase to bubble up, to appear. And this may be the mantra that you return to, your anchor point that will allow your seeds of intention to take root and bloom in their full radiance in the year ahead. As you hold the candle, you repeat your mantra, saying it out loud into the dark night, and feel how it resonates perfectly in your body and your soul. With a final nod of gratitude for the fire and the night, you turn and begin your journey back out of the spiral. Now focusing not on the year behind, but on the year to come. When you have reached the end of the spiral, take one final breath in, and as you exhale, you begin your journey back into your body. With gentle ease, you begin to move slowly, finding your way back to this time and place. You may stretch, you may move a little, you may take a few more deep breaths, really coming back into your body, to the here and now. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes, allowing yourself to adjust to the light. And before you break the spell and move on, which you will hopefully do a little more slowly and consciously, you can take some time and journal this experience. Maybe focusing more on this new mantra, word, or phrase, maybe refining it so that it really does resonate. Without too much thinking, but rather setting an intention for the way you wish to move into the next year. And if you have an altar, you can write this mantra on a piece of paper and place it in your altar. You can put it somewhere where you can see it, or you can store it somewhere in your body as an anchor point to which you can return anytime you need to during the year to remind yourself of the intention you've set. Thank you for showing up for you, taking the time to learn the lessons and plant the seeds for your becoming.